Hello folks, this has gone Spy. The Spy will come to you live for Star Wars Knights of the Republic, the Sith Lords. Now we managed to be able to destroy every single droid turret and pass through the defense mines, even those bodyguards of the droids that Goto has placed, and managed to be able to get to the bridge. Now, we could have gone into the escaping hatch without having to go through that, but the Ebon Hawk is in a docking impound by the systems of the yacht, so we had no choice but to be able to go to the bridge. Even though that we have who we came here for. So now we managed to be able to use the power disruption that we got a couple of decks back. So now, when we got the cloaking systems of this yacht shut down, including the systems that was docking, holding the Ebon Hawk in place, multiple ships has been coming in space just soon as the cloaking systems of Goto's yacht was shut down. So we need to haul ass out of here back to the Ebon Hawk and get the hell out of here as soon as possible. So without further ado, let's get started. The Sugar Brothers? I thought Anne and the others took care of these bastards. Alright, we're going to need to use shields for this. More of them. Let's continue to move on. Force channel technique. A Toro technique. Aggression style. Well, well, well. I never thought I'd see those bitches again. If you think that Anne was something that we have best to offer, no offense to him, then you're got no thing coming, sluts. If Anne can be able to kick your asses, then I can easily be able to do that with his character. Oh, and for the record, I would have killed your asses the first time back at the cantina if I wanted the battle to go the other way around, because there was a time of a trap going on that you and the other bounty hunters of the council placed under back at the cantina. Alright. Time to level up. Alright, let's move. I'm pretty sure the Sugar Brothers and the Twin Sons are not the only bounty hunters on this ship now. And I just jinxed myself. Just be careful with these scans. Visas and Vador, they're not exactly easy opponents to deal with, believe me. Alright, let's continue to move forward. Shichom, that defeats many opponents. Alright, choose a different style. Sorusom, resilient style. A toe style. Alright, that should be all the enemies. Oof, didn't realize there was a firefight going on in space. Did Goto's yacht just got blown up to bits? Not that I complain or anything, just acted surprised.
I can't believe we just blew up Goto's yacht. But that's gonna destabilize crime throughout this whole sector.
And that's a bad thing.
You don't understand. Crime in the YouTube system, it's like the economy. Plus the
Really?
power vacuum. Even if Boga gets up and running again, the system is gonna be feeling the effects for years to come.
Yeah, well, at least we didn't find that Jedi Master with the weird name.
Zez-Kai Eil? Well, that's not true. I already found him.
Really?
Actually, he found me first. He hired me to watch out for you, keep Goto off your back until he could meet with you. We'll need to head back to Nar Shaddaa, to that safe house off the docks. I said I'd meet up with him there if we ran into any trouble.
What the? Goto's joyed?
What do you want now?
Wait, that voice? Goto? How in the hell did you get on my ship? exactly why do I want this droid? Really? Then how do I know it won't try to kill me? Okay. I guess this is the bargaining chip of our arrangement to work together. Alright, I accept it. It looks like that droid, known as Goto, now has special powers over the droids and cannot exactly set off mines. Alright. Goto, I'll accept this droid as part of the company. But if there's any slight of hesitation, if there's any slight of betrayal that you're going to pull off to backstab us in the ass, I will not hesitate to turn this droid into scraps. Understood? Alright. Now, let's get to Nar Shaddaa, to the safe house that I was in when Mira gassed me. Oh, and one more thing. If I could punch you in the face for gassing me. But understood your reasons for doing so, Mira, but thank you. Alright. Let's meet with Zez-Kai Eil and see why exactly he wants to meet. I told the guy that I would see him again. Kafar think that I would return from exile. That's a surprise. I did not think one of you Jedi Masters would actually believe I would return. Indeed. Furuka told me about it, including the Visas and Kreia. But why me? What makes me so special of all the Jedi in the galaxy to be able to understand what we're dealing with? Alright, there are many questions that I want to answer, says Zez-Kai Eil. Where are all the Jedi, says Zez-Kai Eil. I get that. Plan. I've encountered Furuka upon Dantooine. I still have some other questions. Where are all the Jedi? Plan. Atris on Telos as well. You sound surprised when I speak her name.
Yes, she holds the last of the Jedi teachings. It is good she survived.
If you're surprised that she didn't go to Qatar, why didn't you go to Qatar?
I had not finished my investigations here, and I did not wish to reveal myself. There was nothing I could do.
I understand. You could not have known of otherwise. I have other questions.
Very well.
What exactly has happened to the Jedi?
It is a long story, but there is no harm in you knowing. Someone should know. Only a handful of us remained after the Jedi Civil War. Barely 100 in number. Then, even that 100 began to vanish. Places where the Force seemed blind. The only pattern we determined
Blind.
is that when Jedi gathered, they were seen no more. At the last Jedi conclave on the Miraluka world of Qatar, the entire planet was wiped out. An entire race destroyed. Because the Jedi chose to gather there. It was only then that we realized we were facing something far more powerful than we knew how to fight.
I knew it. It's no coincidence of what we're dealing with, of this thread that is somehow hunting the Jedi through the Force. It is no coincidence that it just so happened to be able to find the Jedi, or why the Sith had returned. Is this the reason why you hide?
We could not allow the fact that when we gathered, we placed everything around us at risk. A Jedi's life is sacrifice, but we cannot allow our presence or actions to endanger others. And we cannot fight an enemy that will not reveal itself. For any Jedi, anyone who is strong in the Force, who attempted to track down such a threat, vanished without a trace.
But Zez-Kai Eil? That makes no sense.
It does, but you must step back to see it. Whatever this threat was, it was targeting us and everything around us. Yet it was somehow weak enough that it was afraid to confront us openly. If it believed us defeated, then perhaps it would finally show itself. It was a faint hope, but it was the best we had. It was Kavar's plan. He was always the greatest tactician among us, and had seen war more than the rest of us.
I have other questions that I need to know.
Very well.
I need to know exactly why you cast me out of the Order. I know about when the recording back in Coruscant after my exile, right after you banished me into exile. Why could I not feel the Force at the time? Why have you cast me out?
We told you it was because you followed Revan to war, but you asked because you were not certain of that answer, nor were we. The day
Was
you
that
asked
supposed to mean?
that is the moment I decided to leave the Order, because I do not believe we truly faced the reasons you were exiled, and if we do not examine such truths, then we are already lost. I think it was because we were afraid. It is a difficult thing to live one's life with the Force. To see a vision of what it would be like to be severed from it, it is more frightening than you know.
Indeed, I'm sure it is. I have no idea my exile, leaving the Order, had such an effect on you, most of all, Zez-Kai Eil. Alright, I have other questions.
Very well.
Why have you chosen to be on Nar Shaddaa?
I had thought perhaps that here upon the smuggler's moon, I might find some evidence of the threat we face. The bounties on Jedi and their disappearance. Did not believe the two were connected, but there was a chance. And the strong currents of life here
You
on
were right about
Jedi
that.
make perceiving a Force user difficult. I could use it to cloak my movements and watch without being discovered.
The currents of Nar Shaddaa. Kreia speak about that before. I have other questions that I need to ask.
Very well.
Why did you guys cut me off from the Force? When I returned from the Mandalorian Wars, I could not feel the Force, and yet I was able to feel it yet again on Peragus, and is growing more strongly than ever before. Why exactly did you cut me off? And for what reason?
Is that what you think? We did no such thing. But it is a technique that has been used as punishment in the past, yes. It is a rare
But you
sequence,
didn't do it.
and to my knowledge, it has only been done once, at a moment where a Jedi discipline has failed. What caused your loss, I fear, was different.
What?
I'm not certain I understand it. We did not understand it fully then, and only recently do I feel we may have become enlightened. The other masters may have more knowledge of this, but I do not. And I do not know if they even live. Does it matter? It seems your power has returned. Perhaps the loss was not a loss at all.
It matters because it just happens at random. It matters because I have not felt the Force for the past 10 years. But you do have a point. It did seem to return. It's just I could not understand of the reason why I was able to have the Force ever of the things, even after the things I've seen on Malcor and the things I've seen on other planets. What exactly? Alright, I got some other questions. At the end of my trial, I said that I saw the recording of what you guys discussed about after you cast me out. You, Frog, Kavar, and Atris, and the other female Jedi Master has said something that has happened to me since the Malcor 5, since the end of the Mandalorian Wars. Please tell me what exactly is it?
So the records of your trial were found. Good. Sometimes I think this galaxy would be a better place if there were less Jedi secrets. But I have
I'm surprised that you said that.
as much as I would like to give one. We vowed never to speak of it. And although I would not keep promises to Jedi, I keep promises I make to others. And Kavar was a friend. If we were gathered as one, the promise might be revoked. Until then, I can say nothing.
So, you can only be able to speak if the other Jedi Masters are reunited on Dantooine. Okay, I understand. Then I have another question that I need to answer, that I need you to answer.
Very well.
What do you know about force bonds? Bonds between a student and a teacher? And how exactly can you be able to end them without having the other to die and the other to die as well? It's lethal.
Yes, such bonds are a connection that can be formed in moments of crisis, or in the slow understanding that grows between master and apprentice. It is
That must have what happened between me and Kreia.
sensitive to the Force. It allows the transmission of feelings, of influence. It was something you were gifted with, as I recall, before your fall. You formed such attachments easier than most, even to those who could feel the Force only faintly. Even Brooke could not ignore it, which is saying something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he has his mind blown at the fact of it. Is there any way to be able to remove such a bond? I have developed a bond with another, a new Jedi Master that I'm traveling with. One that is lethal to us both. Is there a way to be able to remove it?
That is most unusual and unnatural. I have never heard of a bond of such strength.
How would I end it without having both of us to be killed?
There were a few within the Order who knew more than I did of such bonds, but their students were few, lost in the Mandalorian Wars. It was rumored that Revan studied such bonding deeply.
He did.
Through the Jedi histories and with certain teachers, before he left the Order and went to war.
How would I end such a bond?
I do not know. A bond between two living beings is not something easily broken. It is not a choice. It is like breaking a feeling, like turning away from the Force. To break a bond, your feelings would have to change, or one of you would have to die. But even then, the bond wouldn't go away. It would simply
Like a wound in the Force.
But even then, the bond wouldn't go away. It would simply be empty. A wound.
I got some other questions.
Very well. Yes, it is most common between two beings. It was something you were gifted with, as I recall. Even Brooke could not ignore it.
Is there any way to remove such a bond?
I do not know. A bond between two living beings is not something easily broken. To break a bond, your feelings would have to change. One of you would have to die.
Alright, that is all I wish to know for now. So what happens now, Zez-Kai Eil?
Now I must take up the role I was ready to cast aside. This threat has finally revealed itself.
The Sith?
Jedi will need to stand together. I did not speak fully of what I felt. Staying on Nar Shaddaa, it is an exile of sorts.
It is.
I had chosen. I, too, lost a Padawan on Malachor. Not to the battle, but to the alternative. To the teachings that Revan brought from the unknown regions. I was not the only Jedi Master to watch a student turn on them.
So, you blame them?
No, they were not to blame, but many of the Order did so. It was a difficult time, a time of strong emotion. Perhaps the Council, perhaps the Order itself, had grown arrogant in their teachings. It is easy to cast blame, but it is perhaps time the Order accepted responsibility for their teachings and their arrogance, and come to recognize that perhaps we are flawed. Not once did I hear one of the Council claim responsibility for Revan, for Exar Kun, for Ulic, for Malak, or...
Really?
Yet, you were the only one who came back from the wars to face our judgment. And rather than attempting to understand why you did what you did, we punished you instead. Our one chance to see where we had gone wrong, we cast it aside. And now, that decision has come back to us, may carry with it our destruction.
That's not going to
There was
happen.
something wrong in us, in our teachings, and though I tried, I could not cause that thought to leave me, so I left the Council. And I was not the only one. That is why many scattered, and why
Really?
the Republic do not trust us, and why we do not trust ourselves. Make no mistake, I am no Jedi. This is the end. After this, there will be nothing, and I think it will be for the best. If you wish to do battle now, I have nothing more to say.
Never? But there's still hope, Zez-Kai Eil. Revan was able to redeem himself and was able to save the galaxy and the Republic and the Jedi. Certainly that must have given you some hope.
It provides no comfort at all, for reasons in which I still must keep secret. Suffice to say, redemption was not Revan's choice, and I have never believed those of the Council who attempt to console themselves otherwise for the crime they committed.
Alright, I understand. Vrook was able to teach me the Otoro aggression style. Is there anything that could be able to teach me? Anything that could have been is to be able to some help.
But we have spoken enough, I think, and words I think fall unbroken. Let us speak through the force. This Yen then should prove its open.
Shien. Sounds like a good defensive style. I understand. And if I'm going to need to be honest, it is good to be back as well, Master. I believe our business in Narshada is done, and I know exactly which planet we're going to go next. But first, we still need to take care of some business. We need to level up. Not sure if I'm going to be willing to trust Goto, but we're going to need every help we can get against this threat. From any kind of form. Despite of the trouble that Goto has put me through. He did it for a reason, for the Republic's sake. And that's saying something. So, a good old T3 is going to get a nice weapon. I know that Sawbar is not going to be in this company, but I would feel much better if T3 has something to remind Sawbar by.
didn't think I'd ever find you. I can't believe you're here before me.
The destruction of Tilos? I can't even tell you what happened after. Being shuttled from system to system, barely one planet ahead of the Sith fleet.
Shh. We can talk about it later. You have my thanks, stranger. I can only hope you have as much luck at what you're looking for.
No thanks necessary. I'm just glad I was able to help.
It's strange you came by when you did. I was right at the edge of deciding whether to give up, turning it over in my mind. And suddenly you walked through the door and gave me the answer I needed to hear.
Holding on to hope is what gives you strength in this time of crisis, especially now in the galaxy. Hope the galaxy and the Republic and people like you needs to believe in hope again, and that you need to believe in hope. As long as you hold on with faith and hope that things would turn out for the better for a better tomorrow, then it is what's going to turn your way around. Hold on to it. It is what's going to give everyone strength. It is how humanity will gain strength.
I'll remember that. Thanks again, stranger.
Alright folks, we're going to need to come to a stop here till after these messages folks. This has gone Spy, the Spy, sign off for now.